Hello. Now we continue quadratic equation, everyone. Previous lessons, we study about solve the question quadratic equation by using factoring or factorization. Second one is extracting square roots, and we use the quadratic formulas. Okay. Now this is the last one by using the competing square. Okay, by computing square, see they have the formula. The first step only for the, let's say, equation we have like this: y equal to, in general or standard formula is the ax square plus bx plus c, right? In this one, so in this case, when we get a computing square, we always get this formula by this one. Get the b here, right? B. So get b divided by 2 and the whole thing power 2. Okay, we will plus this one and subtract the same number. So how is about, take a look the example here. Okay, so from this one, we like the first one, x power 2. Now again, don't forget, when power even, x power 2 in this pattern, is a quadratic equation or parabola equation. Okay, so now this one, we like the first two term, x squared plus 2x. After that, we always plus first. I will like this pink color here. We always plus first. Okay, plus this one by using this formula. Okay, this formula. For in this case, we have now, right, in the question here, right now from the question, okay, we have a equal to what? A equal to 1, right? Because in front here, plus, this a plus is a 1. So this is equal to 1. And then b is from the question here, the example is a plus 2, but plus you don't need to write down, right? And c here, c, this one equal to -6, correct? Now we start to try to get the computing the square. So now we know now b in this question is what? 2, right? So you replace this one, you replace, become 2 over 2 and the whole thing power 2, correct? So that means we have 1 power 2 that equal to 1, correct? Then from this one, once you got this one, you plus it up here, plus 1. And then when you plus it, you do at the same time subtract it, take it out at the same number. So when you plus 1 minus 1, okay, it's the whole thing becomes 0. So you did not change anything, right? You still keep the same value of the equations. Now next one, -6, you write down -6 equal to 0. After this, try to get in the first 3 term here, make it in the computing square. So you take the square root of x squared, become x, right? And you see the middle term here, the middle term here is a plus, right? So you like plus, you take square root x squared first, become x, and then this, because this is a plus, so you like plus, and then you take the square root of 1, you got 1. So now the whole thing power 2. Now this is a computing square in that pattern. After this, you combine, right? Combine these two terms. -1, -7 become, -1, -6 become -7, then equal to 0. Okay. After this, what we have now? So this one we have x plus 1, the whole thing power 2, and then move -7, right? Become +7 on this side. After this, you see the pattern. This one like remember the pattern we do last from the last pattern is this taking square root, right? So after this, you take square root x plus 1 power 2 here. So you're gonna have x plus 1 equal to, don't forget, even index is what? Even index, you must have plus minus, don't forget, and then square root 7. So after this, move plus 1 to this side, right? So x equal to -1 plus minus square root 7. So that means we have two value or two answer for x, or you can say we have two domains or two x-intercepts. Okay, so become -1 plus square root 7 and -1 minus square root 7. Then when you plot graph, just briefly, only one, because right now only x, so only one dimension, not two dimension, because this not equal. If one they have this one equal to y, for example, this one they give equal to y, right? Then this a two dimension, you can draw two dimensions. So we can draw the complete graph of parabola, but now only we try to get the root or the domain of x. So now you can plot here, right? This one, -1, -7, -1 minus 7 here should be negative, so it should be somewhere in this side. Just label it, that's all. Okay, now assume this side. And then this one, -1 plus square root 7, plus square root 7 is about 2, 339, so it should be 2 point something. So when you subtract -1, right? So you see become plus sign, right? So there should be somewhere in this side, correct? So become -1 plus square root 7. So we have this 2 points somewhere there here. But you can convert this one to the decimal place, right? So and then you can approximate where they are. So this is a y, this is a x. So I think we leave it there like that. Okay, now this is one way. One, observe, man. This one inform the x is only one, right? No any number, even no negative side. But next one is different now. Take a look. This one, you see in front of x, right? Before the example, we have what? I light up so you can see x plus 2x minus 6, this one, right? That's a previous example. But now you see, right now, see, this is a 1, correct? But this one different, right? This one have plus 3. Then the key is try to move the coefficients, coefficient in front of x squared. Try to make it only 1x. 1 plus 1x have to be positive also. Okay, plus 1x squared. So in this case, we just how to do? Just simplify, right? Simplify, try to eliminate plus 3. So that means we divide with 3 for every term. Divided by 3. Every term, okay? Equal to 0. Then this one cut, right? 3 become 1x plus 1x now. And this one gonna be 4 over 3x. And this one minus 5 over 3 equals to 0. Now you see they get in this pattern already, correct? Same this pattern now, right? We need only this one, have to make it plus 1 always, okay? Always. Now we got already one is here plus 1. So now our job is try to get the middle term from the formula. This one b is right now in this question, b equal to minus 4 over 3, c equal to negative 5 over 3, and a is what? A equal to 1 plus 1. Okay, so now we replace in there. So this one gonna be b is a negative 4 over 3 divided by 2, and the whole thing power 2. Okay, so inside, because this is a power 2, so this one negative should be positive, correct? Should be positive. So we have power become 4 over, just say, we can do inside first. They come out positive anyway, so we have 4 over 3. This one reciprocal, right? Like a 1. So you time what? 1 over 2 and the whole thing power 2, correct? Simplify it first. So 2 cut, so we left 2 over 3 over the whole thing power 2. That means we have 4 over 9. Okay, from 1 we have this one, this number. From the middle term, then we go back to the step I just explained from the previous example. Plus this number and minus this number. So from this one, we're gonna have x squared, like the first two terms first, okay, first two terms. So x squared minus 4 over 3x, and then plus this one, plus 4 over 9. And then at the same time, subtract minus, take it out at the same time, same number. And then minus 5 over 3, this one, okay, equal to 0. After this, how to do? Get the first three terms like in the completing square. So take the square root of x squared become x, right? And then this one should be plus minus c from here. See the second term, so minus. After this, you see the last term here, the last term here. Okay, the last term 4 over 9. You take the square root 4 over 9, gonna be 4 over 9 become 2 over 3, right? Take the square root 4 over 9. You take square root become 2 over 3. So and the whole thing power 2. And then you combine. Combine for this one, for this two. You can move this one, it's okay. Okay, this one maybe we move it. Negative 4 over 9 move to this side become 4 over 9. Negative 5 over 3 become plus 5 over 3. And then this side you can simplify, right? LCM is what? 9, 3 is short division. 3, 9, 3, 1, 3. So we have 3, 1, 3, 1, right? So 3 times 3 times 1 times 1, LCM is 9, correct? So 9, we have to make this one become 9, right? So 4 over 9 plus this one 5 times 3, correct? Over 3 times 3, right? So become 4 over 9 plus 15 over 9. So we got 19 over 9. Okay, so from this one, on this side we have x minus 2 over 3, just rewrite it. And then the left hand side gonna be, because this is a power 2, right? You have to take square root. So when you take square root, this side gonna be x minus 2 over 3. And then this gonna be plus minus, don't forget, because this index is an even number. So you must have plus minus. Okay, so after this, you have the square root of this side, 19 over 9. Okay, this one 19 over 9, if you take the square root, become plus minus square root, you can write like this, correct? 19 over square root 9 like this, right? If you understand, you may not need to write this step. You can take square root right away. So this one gonna be plus minus square root 19 over 3, correct? So after this, you move negative 2 over 3 to this side, right? So x equal minus here move become plus 2 over 3 and then plus this side. Square root 19 over 3. So this is a final, this minus, this is a final answer. But you can leave it this way, or you can simplify it, become like that, become 2 plus minus square root 19 over 3, the whole thing, up to you. So that means we have two roots or two domains or two value of x. So first one become 2 plus square root 19, and the other is 2 minus or over 3 also, okay? And the other is 2 minus square root 19 over 3. Can be either, you can leave at this one final or leave at this one final, is okay. Okay, so I think is that's all from okay. But then you, when you plot graph, you see you can convert this to do the decimal point, right? And then you can see if what graph gonna be, which one, this one plus all, right? So this side should, this one should be somewhere here, 2 plus square root 19 over 3. And this one is what? 19 is 4, 4, 16, 5, 5, 25. So it should be 4 square root 19 should be approximate 4 point something. So 4 point something here is a minus, right? It's a minus. I mean this one, I'd like now doing this one. So minus, and this one 2 plus come out should be negative sign, right? So this the whole thing. The whole thing here should be on the left hand side somewhere. Okay, so become 2 minus square root 19 over 3. Okay, the domain should be somewhere around here. Okay, so this is the computing square, how to work it on. The important is this one. If you find a number, try to move it to be plus one first for the coordinate. I mean for the coefficient in front of x squared. Okay, see you next class though. Bye bye.